This is JordanTower with JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day. Before we get into the news, this guy, GreatLakeAce, he's relentless. He's back with another classic, appreciated off the album So Ambitious, dropping December 27th. The link below.
I done leveled up again, I feel appreciated. Salute me when you see me, I appreciate it.
Okay, so obviously we're going to be talking about Rick Ross today, okay? Well, he leached his way onto the Grammys through Drake this time. This is the video that Drake didn't show up to, okay? So if you remember, let's go back in time. Meek Mill, Drake, they're having a problem. Meek Mill loses that battle, okay? Even though Meek Mill started it by calling him out, saying that he had a ghostwriter. We know the story, okay? Recently, Meek Mill and him got cool, but a couple years prior to this, when Meek Mill was dating Nicki Minaj, I remember Rick Ross going on Noriega's podcast, Drink Champs, and saying that we're not scared of your big homie over here, talking about Jay Prince. I'll jump off the porch on you. Kind of like threatening Drake. And I was like, that's corny, okay? Because you're not even in this. This guy hasn't said one thing about you. Like Rick Ross says, Meek Mill is going for justice reform and he's signed to a correctional officer. That's facts, okay? Nothing against Meek Mill. And Drake never said anything like that. He went straight at Meek Mill, okay? Rick Ross felt he needed to interject himself to stay hot. That's how Rick Ross has been kind of playing the game the past couple years. Even though he's a great artist, he's kind of had his moment, and he's already moved on. Don't get me wrong. He's moved on with Wingstop, and he's doing a bunch of stuff. He wrote a book. We'll get to that in a second. And he just released Port of Miami 2, which was super trash compared to Port of Miami 1. I can only compare Rick Ross or any artist to their own catalog. And Rick Ross, this was his weakest album, Port of Miami 2. And it had a track called Go Roses on it. He won a Grammy for it. Well, he's Grammy nominated for it because Drake is on it. Let's be honest. He shot the video. Drake didn't show up to the video. He leached his way. Now, think about it. He dissed Drake a few years ago for no reason. He wasn't involved. And yet, Meek Mill and Drake get cool. Throw him one, you know? It's like, come on, you know? Now, this is just the way he leached his storyline into the rap business. He did the same thing. He took real Rick Ross's story, leached his way into the music business with that story and premise. Nobody's saying he can't rap. He can rap. He could definitely rap. But he was a correctional officer. He was not the real Rick Ross, who he was portraying to be, who he thought it was safe to pretend to be. And now he used his story. Hear the real Rick Ross talk about it. Now, in rap, you can be whoever you want. It's acting. That's what it is. Most people are acting. There's very few people, that actually are authentic. If it wasn't, you're gonna, you see the Arabs, the Rallos, the Tekashi now, but yeah, anyone that's really living their raps, Little Reese, people like that, Kodak Black. When you really are living your raps, you end up in jail. Anyways, Rick Ross is a great rapper. I like a lot of his music, and him and Drake have done classic records in the past. We know that. Drake was real tight with Rick Ross, and they have classic records. Gold Roses isn't it for me, but we all know that Rick Ross and Drake have made amazing records. I just wanted to make that point. That's all. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, and hope you guys start your day off great today. Appreciate your support, and I will check you guys in the next video. This is JordanTower with JT News. Peace. This guy, GreatLakeAce, he's relentless. He's back with another classic, appreciated off the album So Ambitious, dropping December 27th. The link below.
I done leveled up again, I feel appreciated. Salute me when you see me, I appreciate it. Black